Are we all going all blue day today? Blue? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let me get Isomet on first. And I can pop you on as well. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Right, and... Miss G, thank you for the host as well. I didn't say thank you, but I am now. I am now. Also, guys, over the last 2 days, I kind of forgot about the bugs that we were doing. It's totally slipped my mind. And it's okay, the mods never reminded me, so it's the mods' fault, not mine. So, I'm just joking, guys. So yeah, I kind of forgot about it. So we're going to start fresh again today. So every 5 subs, every $10 tip, or every 1,000 bits, we will spin the wheel of those crazy bugs. So, yeah, if you didn't know about it. No need for coupon code. Amazon has like a coupon for $10 off already. I'm considering that Santoko now. Okay, well, that's a limited time, but this 10% is permanently Zeke's. So that's a 10% off those set knives. Which is actually probably more than $10 off Zeke's, because 10% of 250, I believe, is 25 bucks. So technically, you want to go with the 10%, good sir. Oh yeah, he owes us 4 bugs. Oh, I don't know you anything. That's your fault for not reminding me. But we're starting fresh today. We're starting fresh today. Okay, so where are we? So I want about 130 grams of flour. Okay, all good. That's all good. I'm done. I can't even talk today. It's midweek. It's fine. This recipe I haven't done for like ages. My my lighter pastry recipe. Instead of using butter, I use oil and less of it. So, and I will bind it with an egg. Pretty sure I used to bind it with an egg. Oh, we'll find out, won't we? So, 130. I don't want to make too much pastry, but this should be enough for what we want for today. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Shoot, I know, you tried. It's okay. It's okay, cheese. It's okay, good cheese. Right, okay, so, pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. Magic. We also want 1 egg. Excellent. The chef has got enough eggs in the fridge. Also, when I was clearing the fridge out yesterday, I found another 2 packs of mushrooms. I was like, where did these come from? So I've got a lot of mushrooms. I might use some mushrooms in the quiche today, because we're going to have an assortment of vegetables. So yeah, we're going to use some mushrooms today, because I need to get them used up very nicely. It's not for Chef and his meddling hat. Hey, it's not Scooby-Doo, you know. Kappa. Right, okay, so. Crack on, open your egg. Beautiful. Are you quite done, chicken snot? Goodness me. There we go. Wasn't quite ready to let go of the egg. Right, let's wash my hands. Could make a nice stroganoff. You could. You mean for talking for like cook-along, Mr. Cheese, or are you just talking in general? Oh, I had an idea this morning before I started streaming. I wanted to write it down, and I've lost the idea now. What was it? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I remember now. I wanted to do a nice little, slight healthy dish of... Oh, there we go. Sweet and sour pork vegetable bowl. So it would be like a low sugar for next week. Not for cook-along, but this is just for like general ideas. I was just like sitting there, and I don't know why it just came to me. I was just like, oh, sweet and sour. I haven't done that in a long time, and then I just thought about what about doing a lower sugar one, which I've done before, and then just turn it into a vegetable bowl with maybe some rice, some or savory rice with vegetables, and then just other things like, I don't know, I don't know. I'll think of the vegetables or whatever, but I had an idea in my head. Oh, you mean using the mushrooms for the beef stroganoff? This is very true. But by the time we get to next week, they might be gone. So I'm going to use them for breakfast and things. And I suppose I could make one tomorrow, but I haven't got any beef in the house, so it's okay. If they're still here, I will use them for something or another. Don't worry. It's a great idea. Stroganoff is very nice. We will be doing a stew at some point, though. We will be doing a stew at some point. My brain's not working today. It was just too much of that Wellington. Do I not exist? Mr. Warbot, of course you exist. I said good morning to you. You just ignore me as always. Kappa. How you doing, buddy? How's things? I wasn't ignoring you, good sir. I already asked you how you were. Did you miss it? Can you not hear me? Is my mic fudged? I was going to say something else then. Whew. That's close. Right. We get a shout out for Mr. Warbot as well. We get a shout out. And vice versa. Can you do one for cheese as well, Mr. Warbot? S'il vous plaît. I didn't hear it earlier. I thought I was going mad. Oh, that's okay. I thought I was going mad. Good sir. So, I'm just going to give this a mix up. We might need to add a little touch of more oil or water. Probably water more than anything. Right. Oh, gee, chef. I'm going a little bit crazy with the water there. Maybe a little bit crazy with the water. That's okay. I need to add some more flour then. Yeah, it's a little bit on the wet side. Oopsie doodles. It's okay. It's not too bad. It could do with a little bit more flour, but it's a little bit on the wet side. I went a little crazy. So a little bit egg flour and some water and a bit of salt as well. But I went a little bit crazy on the water, so I need to add a touch more flour, which was my mistake. The tap went a little bit loose on me. Crazy stuff. Also, good news is yesterday I got all my medical stuff done, which I'm happy. Just need to wait for stuff to come back, and then I should be all good. I should be all good, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I was in there like 2 minutes, and it was just like, yeah, you're fine. I was like, oh, great. What a waste of money. But, you know, I suppose it's a requirement. You need to do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to do it, whatever. Mr. Baker. I appreciate it, good sir. How you doing, Baker? How's things? Have you ever made tamales? I've eaten them, and I know how to make them, but I guess we could do them at some point, I think, for sure. Maybe when the hatch chilies come around again, or the roasted hatch chilies in September or something, we can make some then. Make our own chilies and things. Rehab. But, yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Chef, I want your next goal to require that you wear an actual chef hat for a month. Well, our next goal is 1,200, which is miles off. I mean, I suppose I could put up another goal again for, like, I don't know, 500 subs. Oh, we're already above that. Once they drop, I guess, we can put another goal up. I guess so. Well, you want one of those extra tall hats? One of those old-fashioned classic hats? I don't know if I can wear it. I don't mind wearing silly hats, but I'm not an old-fashioned chef. But maybe we could. We'll see. Tall enough for a rat to hide under. Well, for like Ratatouille. Goodness me. Goodness me. Right, let's have a look. Let's be okay. It's still a little bit sticky. Just add a touch more flour. We're not going to go too crazy with it, though. Not going to go too crazy. Morning, Chef. Hey, Mortal Bros. How's it going? How you doing? Tell you what, Baker. I tell you what, good sir. There you go, good sir. Now you can do it. Right. Do you sous vide things, or is it like impractical? The only reason I don't use sous vide is because I like to keep the cooking straightforward. So you don't need to buy expensive equipment, or you don't need to buy equipment for people to use. I like to do things from scratch, especially with like pasta. I don't use pasta machines. I roll them by hand. Everything handmade, everything from scratch. Just to show you, you don't need implements to make good, delicious food. But don't get me wrong, I like sous vide. It's very nice. I've worked with it in the industry for years. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Hang on. Excuse me. Right, there we go. So yeah, I've been doing it for years. I love it. I think it's great. But for my stream personally, don't want to do it. Not interested. Evening, people. How was your half day off? My half day off was pretty good. It was pretty good. Actually, I wouldn't even call it a half day off because I had to go get my medical done. As soon as I'd done my medical, then I was over my brother-in-law's cooking, so I didn't really kind of stop until 9 o'clock last night. So, which I don't mind. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, if you were thinking, oh, Chef was playing computer games and sitting on his backside, no. I was far busy. It wasn't really a day off, my friend. But yeah, it was good. I got everything I needed done, so very happy with the meal as well last night. So it was very nice. Amber, how you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for the host. Hey, Chef, hope you're doing great today, my friend. Key lime pie is so amazing. Looking at, is there a way I can get recipe from you, John? Would be amazing if I can try. Got a pen and paper right now? I can give you the ingredients. Actually, to be honest with you, I kind of botched the key lime pie. Everyone loved it. They absolutely loved it. But I didn't have enough of a certain ingredient, so I just did my own in the end. So, which I always do anyway. But if you've got a pen on hand, I'll give it to you now. Excuse me. Excuse my friend. Or friend. What's going on? I got a sous vide as a gift. Was thinking duck built-in confit. I mean, you could do the confit with the oil and the duck and then seal it in a vac pack machine. And then obviously put it in there. You can do all sorts with it. We used to do fillets. We used to do venison. We used to even cook like purees and things in there as well. You can do all sorts. You can do all sorts in sous vide. So you can really play around with it as much as you want. Chef, medical stuff. Do we have to worry? No, not at all. No, it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. It's just for my green card because I just need to finish it off. So I just needed to get one done, and I did it all yesterday. Finished it. All good. Everything's fine. So yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. It's just to finish off my documentation. It looks absolutely amazing. I couldn't resist asking recipe. 1 minute. I'll grab a pen. Awesome. Awesome. Right. So just give this a little cheeky knead. Not too much. Doing quiche today. We'll note too. No worries. Right. So I will need to turn my oven on this. I kind of went a little bit crazy with the water, so it's a little bit on the sticky side, but that's okay. I'll manage with it. I'll manage with it. All right. Ready with a pen when you are. Can share the comfort paste. Okay, so yesterday. Hold on. Ooh. Where's my book? So yeah, yesterday I did... Actually, Monday I made the key lime pie. So, I did 150 grams of graham crackers. And roughly... I did the butter off the top of my head, but it was about 120 grams to 130 grams of butter. What? What is this? Nori! All is well, all is amazing. Oh my god. I'm losing my voice. What's going on?
Hi, Chef. Hope all is well.
Oh my god, I can't talk today. Guys, can we have a mime stream today? I just can't talk. I keep losing my voice every 2 seconds. I don't know why. Nori, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Can we get some love and hype in chat, guys? Can we get some love and hype in chat? Right. So, okay, this is looking pretty good. It's a little bit on the wet side, but apart from that, it's okay. It'll be fine. So, anyway, 150 grams of graham, 120 grams of butter should be fine, 130. What else did I do? Then, obviously, blend your graham crackers melted butter, mix them together, line your mold, put it in the fridge or freezer. If you want to put it in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes, it'll be set in no time. Then for the filling, I did I did about 4 egg yolks, 150 ml of lime juice, or key limes if you can get key limes, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and I also put 100 ml of whipping cream in there as well. Mix that all up. I also did put a little bit more sugar. Have a taste of it. If it feels like it needs a little bit more sweeter, just add like a tablespoon or 2 of caster sugar or fine granulated sugar. Whisked it up, poured it into the pie mix mold, into the oven on a temperature of 160 Celsius, which is 320 Fahrenheit. And I put it, it's supposed to be 20 minutes. I put it in for about 30-35 minutes, just until you got that nice little wobble, and it's just pretty much just about set. Careful you don't souffle it so it doesn't start rising around the edges. What do you mean by souffle? Well, you can see it like cracking and rising, so careful you don't overcook it. So yeah, it's about 20-30 minutes, maybe another 5 minutes after that. So I would say around about 30 to 35 minutes it would need. And then let it come out of the oven. And don't worry if it's a little bit wobbly and stuff. You're like, oh, is it quite set? Let it cool down. It will set as soon as it cools, and put it in the fridge. You'll be fine for the following day. So that's pretty much it. Well, I hope you're not getting cold. Voice went bye for me too. I can't even remember the last time I was getting a cold, to be honest with you. So I don't think so. I did actually go hammering it in the gym this morning for about 30 minutes. Maybe that's why. I'm kind of pulling up the rest of the crap that's inside me. So usually when I go to the gym, it kind of pulls out any crap that's inside me, and then I'm good for the rest of the following day. But yeah, I think it's to do with me. I did 30 minutes on running today, so I think it's just the... You know, sometimes when you haven't been running for a while and you go running, and you know, when you increase your, like, kind of... It feels like you increase your lungs, and you usually get like a phlegm on it sometimes after, if you haven't been running for a while. So I think that's what it is. I don't think it's anything else. You're a gem. Most welcome, my friend. What do you think is the most difficult dish to make? Thank you for answering my noob question. You're most welcome. Most difficult dish. I would say pastries and desserts are more difficult, but more practice you do of a dish, the easier it becomes. So I guess just making things right. What used to be difficult for me? I guess pastries and things used to be difficult, but I loved them so much I learned how to do them. I guess tender and delicate things like beef Wellingtons are a pretty hard one to do, and especially to get all the elements right. Stuff like making a souffle can be a little bit difficult as well. You've just got to be very careful with it. Macarons, those are very difficult to make. There's a lot of elements and things to do for that. If you just get all the elements right, though, personally, I don't find it that difficult. It should be absolutely fine. But I guess it really does depend on you as the individual, you know? What's going on now? Who's this now? Tomarette. Tomarette with the cheeky raid. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you doing today? How was your lovely day going? Thank you, Chef. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. That was a fabulous of you to share notes all down. We'll try whatever. Whenever I do, I'll share pictures. No problem. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. As I said, if it's a straightforward recipe, key lime pie. Simple. It's so easy to do. And that's my recipe. So maybe we can do it for key lime pie for a cook along. But I feel like an easy cook along for the following week. I want to do a really straightforward one. And I feel like bangers and mash, onion gravy, some nice veggies. Do the mashed potato, do like a cold cannon mash for the following week. I'm going to show you how to make gravy. Show you how to make a very straightforward, simple, but delicious dish. Sausage and mash. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Do you reverse sear? I don't really reverse sear. I'm not a big fan of it, personally. I like to cook my steak as the normal method, but I've used to do steaks before with sous vide and stuff, and I prefer having it on a char griller, so you got some nice lines. I've actually got a cast iron pan or a new one with a griddle, so I'll definitely be doing some steaks on there. But yeah, I'm not into this reverse sear malarkey. I'm not into it, so it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I like fine dining, but there's only so much I like going with it. All this, you know, it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. Yes, do bangers and mash, please. If you guys want to cook along on the Friday with me, you can do. It's not this Friday, it's the Friday after. So if you can get that Friday off, or if you've got a free afternoon, it's going to be a very straightforward dish. Easy dish. Steak stream. Maybe I could do my homemade chips and steak the following week. Guys, pack it in. Seriously. Damn you, cheese. What was I looking for? My knife. My knifey knife. Let's just use this one, because I don't want to use my new knives on here, so... There we go. Yes, you use a cast iron pan with the raised grates. Yes, I only just got one. Somebody bought one off my Amazon wishlist, which was nice. Me, Tom, very nice of him. So yeah, we've got a nice little griddle, which I like to test out either on burgers or steaks or something like that, or you know, be nice to do at some point. Right, okay. So how many of these? I'm gonna make 4. If I got more left over, I'll make a couple more. But these are like little mini tart dishes. Just want a little bit of oil and flour in these. I don't want to go too crazy with the oil and flour, though. Hit you up. Oh, you're talking to cheese. Sorry. Sorry, guys. But you guys were chitter-chatting to me. Eating a chicken Sammy on homemade bread right now. That sounds very good. Oh, is that the flour, water, salt, yeast bread, is it? Sounds very delightful. Yeah. Ken Forkish. Great book to read, and especially for learning artisan breads. Definitely one to kind of pick up and read, guys, if you're into it. Or if you want to learn how to do it. Yep, the leaven bread. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I do sometimes find his breads are on the edge of like burning to caramelization, but I guess that's preference, to be honest with you. But he loves those breads to be nice and dark and rich, which I understand how he likes them, and that's not burnt. But I know they're not to some people's liking though. Some people like them a little bit more lighter. Thank you for answering my question. Long live your stream. Make smash burgers. Smash burgers. Smash burgers? Is that like with smashed avocado and a burger, is it? I don't know. I've never heard of smash burgers before. Chef, are those like pie tins or quiche tins? Yeah, they're little tart tins. So I'm just making it into little quiches. I don't need to learn. I am a baker. Sir Baker knows all the bacon, right? Are you really a baker, or are you pulling my leg, good sir? Right, okay. Don't mind the dark, but they are some crunchy, just bitter. Yeah, they do have a little bit of bitterness to them, but they're not burnt. But some people might argue they are, but they're actually not. I can see his love and passion for what he does and the way he does it. Also, Nori, what lovely colour would you like to go on my subboard, my friend? I didn't forget. I promise I didn't. If you're still here, what colour would you like, my friend? If you got a favourite colour. We also get a shout out for Nori, if possible, guys, as well.